Tracy said she knows she sounds dramatic, but she thinks whatever's in the house is trying to kill her. She sounds bad, and I'm really hoping we can help her out. So, Tracy, I gotta tell you, just driving through this neighborhood and coming up to this beautiful home, I understand why you were drawn to it. But on the other side of that, when we spoke on the phone, it sounded like it's nothing but a nightmare here. What the hell's going on?
We're living through hell. This house that was supposed to be our dream home has turned into our nightmare. It sucks the life out of you. It takes any happiness and any hope that you have for the future, and it steals it.
Okay. Why don't we start from the basics? Who all lives in the house?
My husband, David, and our 20-year-old daughter, Catherine.
Tracy, do me a favor and give me a list of what you guys are experiencing here.
We have things moving on their own. We're seeing apparitions and shadow figures. I'm having severe mood changes, and now it's beginning to affect us physically.
Now, you mentioned mood changes. Tell me about that.
I will be fine, and then someone flips a switch and I see red. If I knew I didn't have to pay for everything I would destroy, I'd destroy everything in the house.
Really?
It gets that bad. And then I go after David. The last time it got really bad. I not only went after David, but I went after Catherine. And I'm gonna say something ugly and hateful. And I'm thinking, don't do that. That will hurt her so bad. She'll never forget it.
Do you feel like something's taken over you, or do you just feel like you can't control yourself?
It feels like something is taking over me because it's almost like I'm locked in my head, but I can't, it just comes out.
You break my heart. You're feeling guilty, it sounds like, because you feel like you're dragging your family down.
The amount of guilt I have, you have no idea. I have an amazing husband and the best child anybody could ever ask for. And I put them through hell.
Any other physical things happening? I mean, that's gotta take its toll on you.
We will get anxiety. We will also get no energy. You're walking through sludge. It sucks the life out of you. And so you guys are my last hope.
I see these outlines of people around a campfire. I can only make one male out. He's thin, white, longer brown hair. I'm getting his emotions, so he's like really stressed out. He's really worried. He knows like everyone is exhausted. I'm talking extreme exhaustion. His legs are like jelly. You know, so the muscles are so exhausted. So I'm thinking that those kind of emotional things and physical things from the stress and the exhaustion may be affecting the living here. Some bad went down around this area.
I got a call from a terrified woman named Jennifer. Says whatever's in the house killed her former in-laws, and now it wants her dead. Jennifer says the activity is getting worse day by day, and it's trying to rip her and her daughter apart. I'm hoping Amy and I can help before it's too late. So, I'm glad I'm here. I mean, I love Orlando. It's a gorgeous area, but when we spoke on the phone, you were basically saying I live in hell. What the hell's going on?
There is not one day where things are just completely normal and okay. There's something very evil here, and it is trying to kill me. And I believe that it has the power to do so. I am desperate. I need you guys.
Let's get to basics. Who lives in the house?
Myself, my husband, Ian, who's 47, my daughter, Paige, from a previous relationship, who is 30.
Now, on the phone, you said whatever's here is trying to tear you and your daughter apart. What's going on?
It has devolved so badly that we can't be in the same room for very long.
Really? Do me a favor and give me a list of the stuff you guys are experiencing here.
We hear strange noises. Our health is being attacked. We're seeing shadow figures and apparitions, and we experience physical violence.
So, Jen, when we spoke on the phone, you had mentioned a tragedy in this house. What the hell happened?
My daughter's grandparents, Kathy and David, took their lives in my daughter's closet. He shot her in the head and then himself.
So it was a murder-suicide.
Yes.
And so how long ago did this happen?
3 years ago. That is Kathy and David.
They look really happy in this picture. It's sad. Do you recall how old they might have been at the time this happened?
Late 70s.
Okay.
They were very proud, strong people who had taken care of themselves and their entire families
Okay.
for the whole of their lives. And I don't think that was their decision.
Whose decision do you think it was then?
I think they were influenced.
All right, so I just want to get down to brass tacks here. You believe the paranormal had something to do with their suicides?
I really do.
Okay.
There is a very heavy atmosphere. Death is here. Somebody died in this area. There's like some dead old lady over there. You know, she's probably like, I don't know, 70. She's like super confused. So I'm like trying to tell her that like, you know, I'm like, do you see the ambulance? And she is like, yeah. And I'm like, you need to go in the ambulance. Like, that was for you. I think that she, you know, maybe like had a sudden death. I think this was fairly recent. I'd say like within the last 10 years. Then there's also something about a suicide. I think a male who killed himself.
So, Lisa, this is quite a shop you got here. But you got this problem. And when we spoke on the phone, it sounded pretty bad. What the hell's going on in this place?
I'm scared for my customers. It's escalated to the point where people are being ran out of here, attacked, scratched, pushed, touched. Customers are leaving, not coming back. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. You know what? It's not easy to have to deal with this.
And I keep apologizing to my customers. And we're gonna fix it, we're gonna fix it. And I keep apologizing, and I'm tired of apologizing.
Yeah. All right, so Lisa, it's obviously a metaphysical store. What exactly you guys doing here?
We sell our crystals. I do the handmade soy candles. We have a palm reader, tarot reader. We have an energies reader. We try to help people and guide them through their life path.
So do you run this place by yourself? You got a staff? What's going on?
This is a picture of all my staff. This is Wanda. She does all the magnificent artwork. Of course, that's me. And then that's my husband, Ed. He's the carpenter. Then Carolyn, she does the energy sessions.
So Lisa, do me a favor and give me a list of what you guys are experiencing here.
We're hearing voices. We've been seeing shadow figures. It's physically attacking some of us,
Okay.
especially the customers. Like the lady that got scratched. She was upstairs in that room up here.
Okay.
And she came flying down the stairs. I could hear her running. She said, "You got a witch upstairs and she doesn't want me here," and she flew out that door.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing seances, Ouija board stuff, summoning the dead, breaking their balls, or, you know?
No, sir. I do
Okay.
not allow that in my shop, but I had a medium here. I'll be totally honest, that's when the activity really got out of hand after she left.
Okay, that could be really important. We'll see what Amy says. Would it be easier just to close shop and move on?
If I had to shut this place down, it would literally break my heart.
Okay.
You've got my back, and I don't have to be scared anymore.
You okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't think I'd do that.
Yeah.
That's why I said you guys just don't know how much it means to me that you're here.
I'm seeing that huge thing. It's not that old. Like, it's been here since like the 1850s, and it was summoned by somebody to cause problems. Like, I feel like it's like coming in here. I don't like it. I just heard witchcraft, and it feels bad, negative, very dark. I feel like somebody here like practices like dark magic and like has made like a relationship with this evil thing that's been here for a long ass time.
So they're aware of it?
This person was always practicing like not good magic, and this thing, you know, they like came together. This person is not a good person.
Do you have any idea what this person's relationship is to the place here?
Maybe they work here? I will say this, whoever the this is definitely didn't want me to come here and find this out. Because that thing tried to prevent me from even going into the room to meet dead people.
Now, the detectives found a single clue in the car. It was a fingerprint on one of the envelopes. Turns out it belonged to this guy, William Joseph. He was a drug addict who was the next stop on her route. Eventually, he pled guilty and got life in prison. So this is her. When you see the photo, does it look like maybe somebody you might have seen?
I had a sketch done of the person I saw.
That's interesting. Tell me what you guys think.
Wow. That is a very big resemblance.
Yeah.
This woman is not the same woman who she was when she was alive or even at the time of her murder. She's become a very dark, malicious, negative thing. I saw her running up and down the hallway, climbing on the ceiling, climbing on the walls.
Didn't you tell me your mother-in-law stares up in a corner of the room?
Yes. Up in the left-hand corner of the door, she'll look up there and she'll be talking to it and telling it, you need to go.
Interesting. Okay. So I went into the first bedroom on the left.
That's Sandy's room.
And what I saw her doing was like trying to drag that person out of bed. She wants to take her outside to give her as a sacrifice to the elemental.
Oh my God.
Because I think your mom may have some energy where she is putting out this energy of protection. But this dead woman doesn't want your mother-in-law. She wants your son. Somehow your mom is like, preventing that.
That's a lot to take in.
Is she a protective type?
She's always been protective all her life.
So what's this dead woman doing to this kid?
It's not good.
I see her hands come up from under, like the bed, and then she's grabbing the toes and squeezing them like she wants to pop them. I would not be surprised if this person is waking up with bruises. I actually had a sketch done of what I saw in that moment.
You know, I don't even want to show this to you, but that's what's going on.
Oh my God.
There are 3 dead people who spend time inside your house. The first one is an older woman. I got that she was a relative of the people who live here now. Her death, though, was fairly recent. I would say within the last 10 to 15 years. Got that she died from cancer, was in her mid to late 60s. She was telling me she was trying to talk to everybody in the house, but mostly an older male and a younger male, a little boy. And I got that they might be grandfather and grandson.
That sounds like my wife.
Yeah. You okay?
You.
Yeah, that was Lisa's mom. She died a couple of years ago from cancer. Yeah. Her name was Connie.
Connie, yep.
And she was 65 when she passed.
She was the protector of the family, and she was best friends with Mikey, my son.
Danny, how long were you guys married?
About 45 years. She was a very strong-willed woman.
Something interesting we got to talk about. While your mom was alive, Lisa saw her doppelganger.
She would just come walking down the hallway, and then you'd like turn around, like the double take, like, why are you out of bed? You know, this isn't even possible, and then gone. I'd never seen anything like that in my life.
Lisa, tell Amy how basically the activity skyrocketed after your mom passed.
We always kind of had some activity here, but it was almost immediately as soon as she passed, everything just kind of ramped up. Violence kind of started happening. We would start getting hurt. So I always kind of felt like she was always trying to kind of protect us, like she was trying to take like the brunt of it for us.
So, Amy, I've got a photo of Connie. Is it possible this is you might have seen?
I had a sketch done of the person that I saw.
It looks just like her.
You think?
Yeah, what, are you kidding me? You guys tell me.
Yeah, when she died,
Do you think that it's Mom?
I do.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm not happy about that because I was hoping she'd move on and be happy with her family.